All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the WFO Racing Network for the third and final time. We're going to see if it works this time. It worked the last two times, but it didn't keep working. So the key now is to keep it working. And that's what we're working on.
Well, they say third time's the charm.
Yeah, we got your normal village idiot, Vern, in the booth tonight. I'm joined with Corey Cook, driver of the 61 car. He said all the action's been happening around him tonight.
It hasn't been fun if you're me. I'll say that.
Nation done went off to bed, said he couldn't handle it, had to get up too early. And we still got a pretty decent field of cars out there, huh? I see that everyone's favorite driver right there. That's that 3-car Hal Lamy. His fans will be packing in. This is a fun race / recruitment race. So if any of those guys are out there and pick up the stream that are in the race and check it out, like us, maybe they'll be good drivers over here at WFO Racing League.
We're always on the lookout for more drivers, aren't we, Vern?
Yeah, clean drivers. We like good, clean drivers. And they got to have a good personality.
Then why is Nation in here?
Nation's got a good personality.
Depends who you ask.
And it is good to see everybody joining us. Viewers coming in, checking it out. Feels good to be back. We've had a couple of months off, and I had to work out some bugs in the system, but I think we got them now. Hi, Diana.
How's it going, everyone?
All right, so we're going to take a look at the leaderboard out here, at least your top 10 for now. You got Bruce Ackerman. I'm sure that 92 car's probably been leading most of the way, hasn't he, Corey?
Yeah, he's been up. Hang on. Yeah, he's been up there as well as Eli Green. They've stayed up there for the majority of the race so far.
Yeah, you see Bruce Ackerman right there in the 92 car. Sitting P2 right now is going to be that blue car, that KRG car, number 10 of Eli Green. Eli goes back a long way with me. He had to depart here for a little bit, but looks like he might return here this season to WFO. He's grown up a little bit, said he's matured, so we'll make sure Eli can behave himself and stay over here with us. But it is good to see Eli back. I go back a long way with that kid. Third place tonight, right now, 28 laps of 65. We got Anthony Massotti in the 91 car. We'll take a look at that car right there. Black and blue 91 car. Right behind Anthony, you'll see Keaton Tripp driving a 25 car. Then we got a WFO driver sitting back here in 5th right now. That's going to be Jeff Martin driving a number 14 Tito's Vaca car. Behind
Martin.
Now we got a few WFO drivers. Right behind Jeff, we got Adam McKinney in the 13 car. Adam currently sitting P6 on the field. And right behind him is WFO's most popular driver. That's going to be Mr. Hal Lamy. Hal driving the familiar number 3 car for Hal. Then we see Cody Meadows driving a number 16 car. That's going to be the Busch car right there. Kind of a Kevin Harvick paint scheme, it looks like. Then we got the 96 of Michael Benson. Benson now being scored in the 9th position. These guys are going 2x2, getting ready for a restart. You see Tyler Red the Barber right there. Lambert driving a 9 car. And everything looks good on the stream end now, so I think we're going to be around for the rest of this race. We're not quite halfway through it. We should see some good racing action here. Keep the car clean, Corey.
I'll try, man, but the way tonight's gone, I don't know.
We're watching Corey weave back and forth right here, driving a 61 Goodwrench car. He's going to be our in-car reporter. This is, in case you missed it, it's a fun / recruitment race. So if we find some good talent in here tonight, we might want to bring them over here to WFO Racing League, where we're just about ready to kick off. We're probably less than a month away from kicking off Season 6 at WFO Racing.
Oh, dang, I got to get that video done soon then.
All right, so here we go. Pace cars in, and we're back to green flag racing at Chicagoland Speedway in the ARCA Menard Series car. Bruce Ackerman in the 92 with a great restart. He's going to gain a couple car lengths going off into the corner here. You see Eli Green falling back to third, but he's taking a look, trying to get back to second here. Battle back there with the 14 car, Jeff Martin. You see Martin looking to the inside of McKinney. Hal Amy back there in the 3 car. 16 car in the picture. That's going to be Cody Meadows. And this is going to be a race for the 5th position. You see Hal Amy going to pick up a spot. Hal tried to do a 2-for-1 there. It didn't quite work out for him. He had to get out of the gas a little bit for the 13. Now Hal Amy has got the 16 car, Cody Meadows, side by side with him. Hal's going to get the 16 car cleared. He's going to go after the 13 of Adam McKinney. Move Hal Amy up a spot.
So far, it looks like the majority of the top 10 have single filed out.
And we got a caution. You got a car number for that?
No,
there's a
it looks
bunch
like it
of them. 108 car, and somebody's hood's flying off, and 84 and 32. So I can probably take my pick here.
I know the 108 was already involved in a big crash already tonight, so he's probably on his second fast repair.
Let's get all this stuff done, and let's do it. Burn it down with what? Fire.
Fire.
Got to have our fire. WFO is all about the fire. If you don't know what it is, watch some of our broadcasts. We got to go back just a little bit farther. All right, we're keeping an eye on the 32 car. I don't know if this is where it started at, but I know the 32 was involved in it. And it was where it was started. Contact with the 32 and the 23, and they're going to collect a whole bunch of cars, including a 108 of Leo Lortz. You see the 30 car there? People's hoods are flying off. We had a big one. Lap 33, that's going to be our big crash right there. And that's
going to pay good money tonight.
I think that's going to be a couple of pretty good wrecks for the 108 car, isn't it, Corey?
I'm sorry?
11 lap Leo and that 108's been in a couple of incidents here.
Yeah, he hasn't had a good night. That's for sure.
He's the victim tonight. But our fire worked, our instant replay, so we're going to get back to live TV here. I'm showing a brand new driver. Maybe a little bit of strategy here. Chase St. Clair. We've had Chase over here before. He's got a brother that races on here, too. I
thought he looked familiar.
Yeah, we've had Chase and his brother here racing at WFO before, so good to see Chase St. Clair right there in the 42 making it back tonight. Austin Wagner. Austin driving the 20 car. Good to see Austin in here tonight.
Austin's definitely a driver to keep an eye out. He usually has a lot of speed at any track he goes to.
Diana said, we like Nation. He's funny.
Yeah, I mean, people like him. So
we also think he might be gay.
I think that's an argument I don't want to get involved in.
He's watching if he's not watching the broadcast, he will. So we had to throw that out there for him. Especially since he didn't hang out until I got my issue straightened out, because we knew that I wasn't going down without fixing this, Corey.
No, I knew you weren't.
I don't give up. I keep going after the issue until I solve it.
One thing I realize with every single person in this league, and I'm pretty sure this has become a requirement at this point, is that we're stubborn.
Yeah, you have to be. You really do. I'll make that iRacing smaller on here. And makes me feel better in case the F-bomb drops. Garrett Robinson never come in?
I'm sorry?
Garrett Robinson, you never seen him come in tonight?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything from him. Or Helmlinger, for that matter.
Hal, Amy, what are you doing down there by yourself?
What's that?
What were you doing down in Discord by yourself?
What do you mean?
I
In
didn't.
my own room.
You were in there by yourself, though. Nobody in there with you.
Yeah, it's in my own room.
Oh, that don't get boring? Or lonesome?
No,
Oh,
less noisy.
we got our streaming issues fixed.
Oh yeah, what was it?
It was a router that I had swapped out, and I had to swap back.
Router?
Router, yep.
Huh.
I hope you got it under warranty.
It kept, actually, I swapped it out. I used 2 in my house, and I swapped it with the other one, and it's working fine.
Huh.
It seems like it's okay for streaming TV, but it's not okay for streaming to YouTube for upload. So
Huh.
apparently the download part of it is and connection part's fine, but it doesn't upload good.
Right.
So I went back with Old Faithful, and it's working fine.
Cool.
Wasn't too happy that you left it.
I don't think so, but it was working good in the other room too. But I thought the new one might work better here, but I was dead wrong. Dead fucking wrong, Hal.
I've come to realize machines have their own little personalities.
Hal,
Even if they,
tell us about the 3-car tonight.
I don't know. Just can't stay green long enough.
Has it got some speed in it, you think?
I think it's got a little, but I ain't as fast as them guys, I don't think.
Well, I mean, we've seen you get around the 16 car there on that last run.
Yeah, I got going pretty good, but then we had that caution again.
But we got a little bit of shakeup now. Some of you guys decided to pit, and some other guys decided to stay out here.
I had to. I only had 5 gallons left.
Well, 5 gallons ain't going to get you very far, is it?
No.
it seems like we only top off about 9 gallons of fuel.
Yeah, 50%. So if you normally get 18 gallons on a full tank, then you get about 9 gallons here.
Interesting.
I see when you set up a race now, iRacing's added a whole bunch of new options for like cautions, or not cautions, but qualifying and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can make qualifying strict where if you guys put a tire off in the wrong spot, it'll nail you. You can limit how many sets of tires during a race that you can have.
I haven't seen that option.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, if we want to do like a tire rule where you only get 3 sets during a race, that's all you'll get is 3 sets of new tires.
Right.
Last time I
Ooh.
set up a hosted session, I haven't seen that option.
It gives us a lot more options, I think, on the hosted now, and a lot more options as a league where we can talk about stuff. But right now, we're going to let Hal Amy get back to doing some racing here. I see these guys are 2x2. Your leader.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go.
Your leader's the 42 car, Chase St. Clair. To his outside is WFO driver there, Austin Wagner driving a 20. Pace car's in. We're back to green flag racing at Chicagoland with the Arca Menards car.
Inside lane checked up bad.
Hal, if we're doing too much talking for you, I can move you. St. Clair's going to hold on to it, but Austin Wagner is going to put up a fight. But look at that 92 car. Bruce Ackerman wasting no time going back to the front of the field. Eli Green in the 10 car right with him, almost 3 wide there for a moment. You see Eli's going to go to the bottom, and that's fresh tires. St. Clair's in the wall. 42 car in the wall on the outside.
Hard.
Hal Amy, contact with the... What car was that you got into it with, Hal?
I don't know.
Oh, man, you ain't got a hood no more. Hal's hood fell off, and Hal's going to try to get it sorted out here. Another car there missing his right front tire and his front end. Well, looks like the 3 cars got a little bit of damage there, Hal.
Without a doubt.
So we're going to burn it down with fire. take a look and see what happened. It looked like just a case of reacting for the 42 car, St. Clair being in the wall there, and contact was made. Check it out one more time. Watching the 42 car. I think I backed it up too far, but it'll go down pretty quickly here. See the 42 car in the wall? You see those guys moving around to avoid it. Hal, one of them. Contact right there, and got a few wadded up race cars.
And just for your knowledge, Vern, the restarts have changed to single file.
Oh, the admin done put the order down. Single file restarts now.
Yes.
And I'm guessing that admin would be Tim Hamlet, right?
Yep.
The warden. The warden got him. Man, welcome back to all you guys, though. Everyone that comes in and watches this. It's been a little while since I've been on. We've had a lot of things going on around the house and getting some stuff squared away and getting ready to go back to racing in Season 6 here. I haven't talked to Hal in probably a month, right, Hal?
What's that? They were talking.
I said I haven't talked to you in probably a month, right?
Yeah, at least.
Maybe even longer. So my Road to Pro, I dropped out. I couldn't get a grip on the new tire model when it come out, and I kept getting worse and worse with it. The setups just weren't working, so I got tired of fighting it after the last Road to Pro race, and this race I just sat out. I can't find it. I mean, I can find the short run, or I can find the short to the middle of it, but I can't get the long run down anymore.
So you prefer the long run over the short run?
Well, I prefer the whole thing, but my short and my mid run was still there, but my long run was gone. And I couldn't get it back. I worked my ass off on setups and spent multiple hours on it and just couldn't get it back, and it wasn't worth it anymore. The time that you put in it just wasn't equaling what I got out of it.
I know what you mean.
So maybe it's something I'll pick up on, or maybe I'll just wait till they change the tire model again and it'll go back to working for me. I don't know.
So, Vern, what do we got new for the league this
Going
year?
on here?
I don't really think we got anything. Well, one of the things we got going on new is Monday Night Super Late Model Series.
Oh, I've been looking forward to that one.
Yeah, and I seen the preliminary schedule today. I will admit that I did have somebody send me the preliminary schedule that we obviously still got to iron out all the final details, but it looks like that Super Late Model Series is going to have a few races that are going to be doubleheader. So I think that's going to be pretty cool to have a little back-to-back racing going on. Doubleheaders are always cool. But at WFO, we're going to go back to what works, what got us where we are, what's going to keep us here and what everyone loves, and that's the Arca Menard Series car, K&N car. I'm just going to keep calling it the K&N car. And we got the trucks on Wednesday night.
Why has that got me a lap down now?
I don't know. Let me check your scoring. Did you have to tow by chance?
What?
Did you have to tow?
No.
I'm not sure why it did that.
You want me to give you a wave around, Hal?
Yeah, give him a wave.
Yeah, kind
Will
of.
do.
Take her around the outside, Hal, Amy. Hal, you can give yourself a damn wave around. Take her around the outside, Hal. Dodge all the other cars. Meanwhile, up front, 23 laps to go here. Bruce Ackerman, your leader in the 92. Eli Green in the 10 car right behind him in second. Austin Wagner in third. You got Nicholas Dillon in the 99 moving up to the 4th spot, and rounding out your top 5 is going to be the 91 Anthony Massotti.
Oh boy, I got to start from the back.
And Hal will be coming from the back in the 3 car, so watch out. We'll keep an eye on you, Hal. Hal come into Chicagoland tonight to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and Hal's all out of bubblegum. So watch out.
We will have the one to go this time by.
You're all out of bubblegum, ain't you, Hal?
Yeah.
Time to kick some ass.
A little hectic back here.
You just got to be good at dodging the chaos.
You see what happened the last time I tried to dodge a chaos?
You get plenty of practice back there.
Yeah.
These open races, man, you know how they are.
That's why I was liking the front.
People not used to driving around each other, and chaos ensues. Yeah, if you tune into the broadcast tonight, make sure you give us a like. Maybe subscribe if you haven't done so. We're going to have a pretty exciting season in Season 6 here. Hard to believe it's been 5 full seasons and going on our 6th.
There, man.
So we're getting ready for a restart. Because single file, as Corey said. And Hal's in the back of the long line.
Yeah, we went to single file restarts too.
Green flag,
And we're green flagging racing. Bruce Ackerman, the leader in the 92 car. Eli Green in the 10 car riding P2. Austin Wagner P3 in the 20 car.
Oh,
And that did not take long.
That was an admin caution.
That was a wreck, 304 car. Sean Taylor involved in it. We're going to burn it down with fire. We're going to see what happened. We're going to see what happened with this feller.
34 done claimed it.
Yeah, he spun out, hit the wall.
Yeah, that's
The front of
exactly
my
what
car got all
happened.
messed up. I had to go through the grass. Can you see the front of it?
I'll check it out in a minute, Hal. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. 34 car self-spin right there into the wall. So that did not take long. It looked like the feller might have tried to restarting in the first gear or something there. Maybe too low a gear and spun his tires and got the thing sideways, or maybe restarting on old tires there. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look at the 3 car. We're going to go to a different view here. Oh, wrong view. Again, the wrong view. Front of the car looks good, Hal.
Yeah, I had to take her through the grass.
Yep, no damage on it. Should have
They
give you
were
a,
still wrecking. Poor Leo got into it.
it should have probably give you a 0x when you went through there.
I didn't look.
All right, so that puts us under another caution. There's been like 3 or 4 since I got the broadcast going.
Nah, oh no, probably that 5X is from that other wreck. I have 5X.
Nation done pussied out on us, Hal.
What'd he do?
He pussied out, went to bed.
Did he?
Yeah, he waited till I was having problems early in the race with the stream and bailed out on us, didn't he, Corey? He told Corey to tell Vern to fuck off. He was going to bed.
Don't kill the messenger.
That's not quite what he said. It was a lot worse than that, wasn't it, Corey?
I don't know if I can say it on stream.
Nation would.
Oh, yeah, he would, but...
Nation won't hold nothing back. Ask Hal.
And don't ask me to be nation. That sounds like a nightmare.
We don't want to corrupt you like that, do we, Hal?
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine having 2 nations?
Oh, gosh. Just one gets off for the day, then the other one pops up.
Oh, it would not be good.
Maybe
2 of
we
them.
do have 2 nations.
We might. We got Eli back.
Oh, jeez.
It should be a very, very interesting season, Hal.
I know.
I'm actually looking forward to it now.
Let's see. I got Jeff Martin in front of me. I got Jared Cox behind me. This should be interesting.
Well, the first 4 or 5 cars are still the same. Not much of the field changed since the last restart. I see Corey back there in the 11th spot, right behind the 14 car of Jeff Martin. Michael Benson up in front of Jeff Martin there in the 96 car. Hal Lamy right now, kind of marred back here in the 22nd position. You guys on 1 to go yet?
We just got
2 to go.
2 to go. God damn, these cautions are slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this race already made us start drinking there, Michael Benson. Might as well skip the slow shit and go right for the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Beer takes too long at this point.
I do want to say, I think it's going to be interesting to see who can make it on fuel.
Diana said you got this, Hal. Go get them.
Yeah, I am in the fucking back of the
You
mess.
can do it, man. You can win it from 22nd. I got faith in you. Pass them under caution, Hal. Pass them under caution.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
these...
mean, you are the popular driver of the league. You'll probably get away with it.
No. I got nailed on a restart one time by Tim.
Well, Tim doesn't go by popular driver.
Passed before the start finish, and I was avoiding a wreck, but I still got called for it.
The warden done got
And
you,
it was
huh?
a green-white checker, too.
All right, don't look now. But I think we're on less
Here we
than
go.
1 to go.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting ready to go back to some green flag racing, whether it be momentarily or maybe a couple
Got
laps
John
here.
Sanu behind me.
Good to see John in the race tonight. Get a broader look. Still a lot of cars in this field tonight. Very impressive. Such a fun car to race.
Oh, it's a blast. It's just it can be frustrating at certain tracks in the long run. I like to run this car at tracks like the Milwaukee Mile, Phoenix.
Oh, you
Well,
know
you
I
gotta
like
kinda
this
work
car
on
at the
it.
Milwaukee Mile, Corey.
Oh, I loved it. I
I
liked
did
having
too.
the. I think me and you were the only ones who did like it there in that race.
You got to drive it.
Exactly. Speaking of which, we gonna do anything with the 87 cars?
All right, here we go. Get them seat belts tight. Get a good grip on the wheel because we are back to green flag racing.
Green, green, green.
Oh, a little bottleneck on the restart up here in the top 5. And when that happens up front, it's going to transfer back. But it looks like all these guys are going to make it through it okay.
That worked out good for me.
Bruce Ackerman getting a good restart in the 92 car. He's going to put a couple of car links there on the 10 car Eli Green. Eli Green got a little bit of bumper full of the 20 car Austin Wagner. And your top 3 is closing up here. I'm going to get back here where the action's at. Find that 3 car Hal Lamy. See what kind of mess he's in up back here in the back. Hal, you got to float that baby on the bottom. Oh, Sanu's underneath of you. The 86 car, John Sanu. Hal's going to let him go clear here. Oh, Hal Lamy's in the wall. Hold on to it, Hal. Good save. I think we made him nervous.
Don't look now. We got 3 wide up in the top 5. Or for the top 5. Never
They're
mind.
wrecking. They're wrecking.
Oh, that took out good mini cars.
Who wrecked?
It was like in the 5th, 6th, 7th position.
So it was up a ways. Anybody remember a car number? Oh, 5 cars, one of them.
Austin Wagner's in it.
Oh, no. Austin was up in the 3rd spot. So that started way up there. All right, let's get on Austin Wagner right here. Yeah, he's missing his front end. So we're going to rewind it burn it down with some fire. Man, I can hear him wrecking under the replay.
That's never a good
There's
sign.
Austin Wagner, and there's all the carnage and damage on that 20 car. So let's back it up and see what happened to him. Looked like him and Eli might have come in contact of each other. Let's watch it one more time. Eli Green running second in the 10 car. Austin Wagner in that black and blue 20 car, and here's what went down. Eli's going to get into the outside wall, and he saved it, but he come down the track so far. Austin Wagner was there, and holy shit, man. The 13 car just broke it off in the 20 car's ass.
Yeah, it was
Literally, he hit him that hard.
He ate it.
Oh, my God. We're going to watch that one more time. That was a hard hit. 13 car, Adam McKinney just drills the 20 car. Then the 5 car comes flying through and give the 20 another hit. Austin Wagner, man, I hope you're okay after that one because you went for a ride. Hal
He's
Amy.
talking to us over the radio. He sounds like he's fine.
Well, that's good to hear. 32 car disabled right there. Who's in that 32? That's going to be Kyle Milliken. Disabled, sitting on the track, maybe waiting for a tow. 9 car right there. Tyler Lambert, Red Barber. A lot of damage on that 9 car.
hit that wall, but it didn't tell me I had any optional damage.
So we got some carnage out there. We got some tore up race cars, what we got. And when it happens at the front of the field, man, I mean, there's not a lot of places for guys to go.
I must
One
have
of the-
just scraped that, Vern, because I didn't have any optional repair.
Oh, you barely touched it. Just enough to get you a little bit out of shape when you got off the wall there, and everything was good from there. Taking a look at the 96 car here. That's going to be Michael Benson, driver of that 96 car. Georgia Pacific paint scheme. Michael's been chatting with us on the YouTube chat here tonight. Pretty talented when you can race in one of these races and chat on YouTube.
Didn't his mother ever tell him not to text and drive?
Leave that to you younger kids. I try to do that. I'd wipe out the whole fucking field plus some.
I think I did that once before. I don't know. Probably.
I might want to knock on wood, Corey, but the stream's been working pretty good.
Oh, you done it now.
Think I done fixed it. It's what I done did.
Well, we'll see. We got about 10 more laps. After those 10 laps, we'll know for sure.
9 to go right now. I don't think the cautions are over. What do you
We'll
think,
see.
Al? Are the cautions
I don't
over?
know. I know I need to get out of this wrecking mess back here.
You got to get forward, man. You're sitting 19th right now. I think we probably got... Oh, no. Somebody was turned around under caution. Was that the 13 car, Hal?
What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing, but you can't be facing the wrong way under caution. That is not good. You guys on 2 to go yet, or what?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. Okay, so it seems the 84 had a little bit of an issue with his brakes, and that's what caused that whole mess. Started brake check
Gotcha.
issuing.
I knew something was wrong because the car ended up facing the wrong way. Hal seen him when he went around him.
Ran me right up to the wall.
Ran him up to the wall. Well, keep it out of the wall, Hal. That's how shit gets bent up.
Oh, I wasn't in it. He ran me up to it, though.
I believe it was Richard Petty who said the closer you run to the wall, the less the softer you.
The softer the hit is when you hit it, right? These cars are weird, though. I mean, I've taken a light hit in them that's knocked the speed out of the car so bad it's something terrible, and I've taken a heavy hit and the fucking car feels like it's faster. Meanwhile, up front, things have stayed the same. That's because we've been pacing. Leader is Bruce Ackerman in the 92. Second place right now is going to be the 91 car of Anthony Massotti. These are the 2 cars at the start of the race that started on the front row.
What in the fuck are these guys doing?
You got Keaton Tripp in the 25 car in third. Jeff T. Martin driving the number 14, sitting in fourth. And our in-race reporter, Corey Cook, driving that 61 car, rounding out the top 5.
Yay!
Corey, you got anything for these front guys?
We'll see. I haven't had a chance to race with them yet.
All right, green flag's out. Leader waited a little bit to go there. Bruce Ackerman getting up through the gears like a pro. Anthony Massotti's going to take a look at him, though. Close up on the bumper here. Jeff Martin not wasting no time. He's trying to make a move back here. Corey Cook in the 61 right on his bumper. And a pass for the lead is underway. Anthony Massotti in the 91 car is going to make the move on Bruce Ackerman. Ackerman's going to look for the crossover, and it's not going to be there. Anthony Massotti, the 91 car, your new leader. I don't think that race is over, though.
Not by a long shot.
Bruce Ackerman all over the bumper of the 91 car right now, pushing him. Oh, and there's a wreck. 91 car ends up head on into the wall, and they're piling up behind him. Is that Hal Amy backwards? No, it's not.
No, you got me, though.
Hal's going through the grass I seen. It was the 23 car. Looked pretty close to yours for a second. I seen that 3, and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Not Hal. You can't take Hal out, bitches.
Holy fuck, it's bad back here.
If you take Hal, he just goes right back in.
All right, so here we go, burning it down with fire. Man, he pushed them down that straightaway, and he just pushed them too hard and turned them into the wall.
Yeah, you can't really push with these cars anymore.
Now, well, I mean, you never could. They got a round nose on them. And you can see he's lined up, and he just give him a shove there on the straightaway, and it turned a 91 right into the wall. I don't think it was anything he did intentionally. I think he was literally just going to bump him, push him.
Yeah, I see a lot down these kind of mile and a half with these more, I guess, the term I'm looking for is less horsepower cars, less powerful cars, just because the draft works well.
I mean, the front bumper of the 92 tagged the rear of the 91, and it just sent him head on into the outside wall. So that was a bad idea. And we're going to have our first green-white checker tonight. I believe Michael Benson said he spit his beer.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you, Michael, that's better than shitting your pants.
Depends how expensive the beer is.
Well, it's still better than shitting your pants, isn't it, Hal?
All right.
Like we got the 64 being the lucky dogs going around the outside.
We got to see what happened to Benson. He's sitting P20th now. See the 96 car coming off pit road. The car looks like it's pretty straight. I can tell you that car in front of him, though, that 23 is pretty bent up. I don't believe the 23's right front tire's even touching the pavement. Now, how does that happen? That's three-wheel motion there, Corey.
Yeah, I can't see. You know that, right?
Corey can't see. He's blind.
Dang.
No, Corey's sitting P4. Jeff
Nice.
Martin up to P3. Keaton Tripp in the 25 car has made his way up to second. I'll tell you, second ain't the good place to be.
Well, no, it's better being P3, P4.
Well, it seems like a lot of second place guys, though, have ended up in the wall, Corey.
Ah, we got 2 to go, damn it.
That's a good point.
So when you get up there around third, you just need to go straight to first, Corey.
Yeah. Hey, are you sure you got lucky? Green white checker set on this?
I thought they were. Why?
We're at
2 to
63.
go.
We'll figure out when we come to the line.
Yeah, it'll say it's extended, probably.
Michael Benson said he's back there with you, Hal.
Yep, right behind me.
Did it extend the race yet?
Mm-mm.
We're about to figure out right now.
I'm pretty sure that you got 2 of them on. So I think you'll be fine.
Yep, there we go.
Yep.
There we go.
Says 1 of 2, right?
Yes.
All right, so the first of 2 green-white checkers here tonight, and I think we're going to use both of them. I just have a feeling that we are. So this one may not end it, but the next one is guaranteed to end the race. All right, Hal, how far back are you, buddy?
17th, I'm in 5th.
17th. Michael Benson back there in 18th. Your leader's still
Got 2 laps, we ain't gonna get shit.
92 car Bruce Ackerman. You guys on 1 to go now?
We are on 2 to go.
2 to go.
2 to go. 2 to go, not 1 to go. 2 to go.
Oh, Warden's putting down the hammer now.
You got to watch out for Tim. He'll make them believers, won't he, Hal?
Yeah.
Tim break out the big hammer stick. I'll tell you what, he wasn't afraid to throw the hammer down on me a couple times last season. He done throw the hammer on you tonight, hasn't he, Hal?
Yeah. I got put to the back.
Got put to the rear.
Oh, looks like we're going to do double foul this time.
All right, 2 by
Yeah.
2. Corey, you're in a good spot there. Starting on that outside second row, man. You can keep an eye on when that leader fires and get her going.
Yep. Also, I need the 25 to go whenever, we get going.
Have to make a little bumper love with them, make him move there, Corey.
We just saw what bumper love does to these cars.
Oh, you just got to know how to give the bumper love. All right, 2. There, you guys
Yeah,
are
and
2
hope
by
the
2
receiver
again.
knows how to handle it.
So the warden let you go 2 by 2 on this restart, didn't he?
Yep. I guess he.
That's awesome,
I guess
Hal.
he-
That means you could potentially only have to pass half as many cars, Hal. If one whole side wrecks and you're not in that side, you move up twice the positions. That's how it works. All right, 2 by 2. Bruce Ackerman, the leader. Keaton Tripp, second place in the 25-14. Jeff Martin, 61. Corey Cook. We're ready for that pace car to make his left-hand turn on the pit road. He does it. We're green flag and racing. The 92 is going to take off. All right, Corey. Give him a shove. Get her up there, man.
Actually, I got a better idea.
Going to jump in behind the 14.
Yeah.
Man, the 92 is checking out. About a 5-car length lead on Jeff Martin right now in second. Corey Cook in the 61 in a battle for third place with the 25 car of, I'm going to go with, what's that dude's name, Corey? Keaton Tripp. That's it.
White flag. I think the 92's got it.
White flag's out. That's going to seal the race. We won't have another green-white checker. 92 has got it out there too far. They're 3 wide back there for the 5th spot. That's Keaton Tripp, 25 car, 13 car contact, 27 car Jared Cox goes around, 13 car McKinney, Johnson News, 86 car. Hal, avoid it. Hal Lamey's he's gonna make it through. Hal Lamey does, and Bruce Ackerman's gonna cruise on to the win here tonight. Good battle for second though, with a 14 and the 61. Jeff Martin and Corey Cook going at it there.
I'll take third after all that.
Man, we had some cautions tonight, but
Wound up at the top 10.
we did it on a green-white checker. Your winner tonight. Did you get in the top 10 from that?
I got 9th.
Son of a gun. Nice job, Hal. So Hal Lamey making up 10 positions there at the end. Going to come home 9th tonight. Been up race cars, maybe a few attitudes, but there shouldn't be. It was a fun race tonight, recruitment race. Definitely some talented drivers we've seen in the field, some good guys we've had in the chat on YouTube. So if anyone's, interested in joining in on the fun we have over here, you're welcome to. During the regular season, we get this caution count down so we can do more racing and not pacing. But the recruitment races, you're going to have just a mixture of people in there that's, people aren't used to other people's driving style. And you're going to get caution flags from there. That's just the way that it goes. We're watching that 92 of Bruce Ackerman burn it down right here. Want to say congratulations once again to the 92 car. And I don't believe he's in our Discord chat, so we're not going to get an interview with him. But Corey, you brought it home third. Tell us about your run.
A lot of being careful. I had to dodge a couple wrecks tonight, actually. So it was a lot about survival. I'm glad I had the speed for third because I missed the grid and then started lap down.
Well, good job, man. We watched you do that battle there with Keaton Tripp in the 25 car.
That XL in the corners are definitely tricky. Come out of it, the car wants to push up. I think if you're on the outside, you're just a loser in that situation.
So do you think if you had another lap or two there, maybe another green-white checker, Corey, you might have had something for that 92? Or?
I don't know. I think we had a couple laps we could get it done. But on the green-white checker with him getting the jump, I think he had that.
All right, that's Corey Cook, driver of the number 61, bringing it home third tonight in the pre-season 6 WFO fun race. Jeff Martin, Mr. Tito's Vodka, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Jeff Martin bringing it home second tonight. What'd you need, man? What'd you need to get by the 92?
Less cautions.
Less caution flags. So another green-white checker might have helped, huh?
I picked off 1 or 2 people with each caution, so it took a while.
Yeah. Well, you might have got the second green-white checker if that wreck would have happened a corner sooner. That last one.
I noticed on that last part I was running him down, and I just knew there wasn't enough time to get him.
Yeah,
I've actually raced with Bruce. When I first started racing in 2013, he was the one that was giving me setups in the street stock series.
Bruce has been around for a while. I've raced with him on and off for years on here.
He's a hell of a street stock racer, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the veterans on iRacing, and good to see him in here with you guys tonight.
Absolutely. I enjoyed racing with him, seeing him again.
Yeah, we had some decent guys out in the field.
Yeah, I'll take second. First time I put my steering wheel on the desk in 3 months.
Hell yeah, man. I don't even have mine on the desk.
Damn it, Vern, get it on the desk.
Man, I haven't been on iRacing driving wise in probably a month.
Did the
Me either.
Road to Pro Series take a bad turn or what?
Yeah, the tire model changed, and they put the tire rule in effect where you only got like 2 or 3 sets of tires, and
A race that's already half the length.
Wow.
just it kind of fucked the whole thing, and I was
Yeah.
putting more time in than what it was worth anymore.
I told Tim he'll be glad to know that since we moved to this new house, my setup and everything's in the living room. So when my wife watches TV, I won't be doing a whole bunch of cussing and
He's
getting
got to
muted.
keep it cleaner now, Tim Hamlin. You hear that? His wife's policing him.
He won't
I'm
be peeing out the window.
within throwing range. She can throw something, hit me right in the head with it.
Hal just get up and piss right on the floor. He don't give a shit, do you, Hal?
Wrong.
Hal walks
tried
right
that.
over to the window and just pisses right out the window, don't you, Hal?
Yeah, right.
I'm that pissing out the window.
And
she gets
what
mad at
do
me,
you
and
do if your family
then
says anything? You'll piss right down the fucking steps on them, won't you, Hal?
I tried that pissing out the window thing, and then she gets mad at me, and then the dog comes over here and tries to cover it up. And it's just weird.
God damn.
I heard your dog barking over your mic earlier. Is that what was happening?
Yeah, our daughter's boyfriend or whoever it is came over. I don't know. And
Fucking,
anybody that he down the street, he loses his mind. He's a blue Merle Australian Shepherd, and he's a pain in the ass.
oh, he's probably you just moved too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's getting used to it. So he'll bark at everything for a while.
there's so many people walk dogs up and down the street, and he just will not stop, man. I think he's gonna break through the window.
So Tim
Well, that's a
Hamlet,
ball.
how'd your night go tonight?
A little bit. I mean, it's to be expected, as far as I was telling a lot of
It's
guys.
an open race.
Open race. You had people with barely 1,000 I rating and some with like 4,000 I rating. In there. You're
Exactly.
gonna have those problems.
Exactly.
And
It's all over the board.
I wasn't being too strict either, so I changed the restarts just to kind of calm some stuff down. Didn't really work, but
Yeah, we had
No,
a rough start to the stream. I had to change a router out and got it all fixed up and going good.
We're just probably a little rusty.
Who is Squiffy Tomcat?
I'm assuming someone from the race.
Anyone want to go down and check?
Yeah, I'll be back.
See if it's Bruce Ackerman by chance. We got a Squiffy Tomcat. You hear that, Hal?
Pretty odd.
A squiffy Tomcat.
That's what it says his name is, Squiffy Tomcat. Who is it, Corey?
It's Cody Meadows 3.
Okay.
okay.
That
Yeah,
is
they were in the
like-
race too.
Already.
We'll give him some permission. Hell, you can move him up here if you want.
He raced pretty good. He just had some lag issues, but I think it was only under cautions that he had the lag issues. That was it.
Oh, we got another one, Bob and Hawk.
Cody,
That's
how you
Chris
doing,
Meadows.
buddy?
That's my brother. I'm doing good.
Good. Good to hear.
So Cody, I don't know if you've been in here before, but the owners of the league is actually Vern and Hal. Vern
Okay.
does our broadcastings for some of our races. Not sure what he's going to do this season, but
I'm
They
going
are
to do
the
some
ma-
broadcasting for some of the races.
he's the man, the myth, the legend, Vern Bradley.
Hal, what are you going to do this season?
I don't know.
Piss off the balcony?
It's out the
Maybe.
window.
Piss on people's heads from the sound.
You're thinking about it, aren't you? I'll tell you, that some part of that is a good idea. I don't know what
You
part.
him a-
think?
Don't give him a case of beer and tell him to have a good time.
After you do it, it might not be such a fucking good idea.
I know it.
Bob's name is Chris Meadows. That's my brother.
Is he in
okay,
here?
right.
He's joined the Discord, but he's new to Discord.
There he is.
so-
He's down in the main lobby.
All right, I'll move him up. Well, I think I will, but there we
Probably
go.
would be easier if
There
y'all
you
put,
go.
put y'all's name as who you are on the.
Bob,
Yeah,
welcome
it
to the
will help.
WFO Discord, buddy.
Thank you.
Pull you in the main chat here.
And Bob, just go ahead and change your name to your iRacing name.
Got it.
All in all, it was fine. There was a couple of guys that a little iffy, but these two guys right here, they're good.
Well, I trust in the warden, Tim Hamlet.
He tried to let it come out, but it was starting to peek its head.
Hal told me the warden struck his ass.
I didn't strike. I just told him. I just called out a penalty. Or called out a wreck. I didn't give any penalties out.
He said that,
Yeah, he was very lax about it tonight.
He said the warden got me.
You got me.
There was somebody there towards the end that caught my ire, though.
Which
I
one?
saw a couple.
All I seen was cars spinning.
Who was it? It was somebody who was saying that because I threatened anybody who went 3 wide on that last restart there if they were going to get black flag.
Oh, I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah, there was someone who said that would have been helpful in the last caution.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was Ed Reedy, or what? I couldn't remember. What
Yeah, it's a funny last name.
I think
I
it was
told-
the 23 car.
I told him. I said, "Well, good. Well, if you're the one who's putting this race on, you can do that, but you're not." So
He's still in the
So he
session.
said-
Michael or Diddy.
Tim telling them like it is.
Do have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Sure.
What is the schedule for your races? I mean, I know you went over it with everybody in there, but with everybody else, just wanna
We
talk over you and
we haven't finalized season 6 yet. We're close to finalization on it. We should have it probably Tim, within a week.
well, I mean, I guess what I'm asking, what
It's
day
usually
you guys gonna
12.
run ARCA?
Oh no. We got super late models on Monday night, ARCA on Tuesday, and trucks on
Okay.
Wednesday.
ARCA on Tuesday.
Gonna run Bristol this season?
Sounds
Sup-
like fun. Bristol with super late models.
I'm not gonna run the late model. I'm
In
just gonna do the
answer
ARCA.
Corey Cook's question from earlier, man, a throwback Thursday would be awesome with them fucking
Yeah.
87 Cup cars. What do you think, Corey?
That I've been looking forward to it. They're a blast to drive.
It's just a lot for me to do. If we could figure out a way to get us a broadcaster for it, I'd probably be all down for racing in that.
Oh, I'm sure you can find a broadcaster for 'em. I'm sure they're like the hype right now.
Who?
No, like broadcasters love to put on those kind of races for the 87 cars.
Oh. I don't think it's about broadcasting a particular car.
We have. They're not gonna buy it.
Then
I'm
they,
telling
I'd broadcast
I
the
haven't been-
fucking lawnmower if they had it on here.
you. I'm just saying I haven't even been on here since the freaking season ended. So I don't know what I gotta buy and what I don't.
Hal and I haven't been on here a whole hell of a lot, and I don't think Tim has either. And we've seen Corey a few times we've been on here.
yeah, we're just kind of ramping back up now.
And
The
Tim,
hard person to follow.
congratulations on the new family member.
Yeah, 5th boy.
Tim had a brand new addition to his family during the off season.
Yep.
5th boy. Wow, that's
He's got a house full.
it's nothing like one of my customers. He's a black dude. He's probably about 40. He had silver hair, and I said, "Man, where do you get the silver hair from?" He said, "Well, we wanted to have, a boy and a girl, and we had twin girls." He said, "So wife want to try again?" We had twin girls again, and he said, "We tried one more time, and they had triplet girls."
Holy
understand.
shit.
That's amazing.
that's
he met-
insane.
The oldest ones were sneaking boys in the house, so he paid
Oh,
the younger one $250 to watch them for the weekend, and come tell him if they snuck a boy in the house. Well, he said the little shit went back to the room, split the money with the other ones, and when the dad got up and they heard some noise, she was running to the toilet so they could get the boy hid. said, "Yeah,
Damn.
dude.
Split the fucking money.
Oh boy.
You can't win. You'll never win."
That's slick.
Uh,
Guys, I just wanted
Vern.
to join the Discord and just make sure I was in here. And I will when do you guys usually run fun races? I mean, is it just kind of every night thing, or?
No, we won't do it every night. We'll do it probably once or twice a week, though.
Okay, do you guys send
Are
like
you
a
on Facebook?
notification? I am, yes.
WFO Racing League on Facebook. I always post there when we do one of these. And the
Okay,
other
awesome.
place that it ends up is in Discord.
Okay, so there is. You guys do send out a message on
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah.
Okay,
We don't
awesome.
send them through iRacing anymore. But we'll do them. All the race information will come up on Discord. We also have a website. It's WFORaceleague.com. And the website will always show our current schedule. It'll show last race finishing positions, and it'll show points.
Okay, awesome. And on that Facebook page, did you say it's WFO Racing or?
Yeah, WFO Racing League.
On the website, Race League. So it's two different.
Who is ALCE?
I don't know. Hey, I gotta get going, Vern.
All right, have a good night.
Yeah, y'all too. Welcome
Thanks
to
for
the
your
league
help,
to new
Corey.
guys. No problem. Have a blast.
See you, Corey.
Since
Later.
Nation pussied out on us and didn't stick around.
I'm gonna go to back to my Discord, guys. Thank you once again for the
Alright,
host.
yep.
Alright, brother.
Hope to see you guys in some more
Welcome
races.
to
Thanks
WFO,
for
Cody.
racing with us.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, Vern, I need a team to race with this season. None of my Southeast Motorsports guys are racing.
Anthony Musati. That's who ALCE is. Gotcha, Anthony. You must have hung out, watch a stream, too.
We might have room, Jeff.
Y'all always had 4 or 5. Huh?
I don't know how I'm going to be able to put up with the new Jeff, though. Doing this from his
It'll-
living
it'll-
room where he's got to watch his language and stuff. How are we going to deal
Oh,
with
he was
that?
the 91. That's a good driver right there. And
Yeah.
he was in the race. He was the one that got dumped at the end.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, he's a good dude. I hated to see that happen to him. But Bruce didn't do it on purpose.
I went from 19th to 9th.
Bruce said that he pulled up to try to get a run on him, and when he went to move down, he touched him.
He did, and it hooked that dude Anthony Musati right into the wall of the 91.
The new meal just be the quiet Tito's vodka Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know if how we're going to deal with that. Tim, how we going to deal with Jeff being quiet?
Me on purpose just to do it.
Are we going to celebrate it? Are we going to celebrate it,
I'm
Tim?
gonna get muted on the 5th lap of every race.
Jeff, I'm going to say what everybody else is thinking here. I will believe that when I see that.
I'm curious to see how long it lasts. I don't give it 2 races.
Jeff,
Somebody
I like your
mentally-
drive, man. I do like your drive, and I like your passion for stuff. Sometimes it gets a little much,
I do too.
but
I don't have that speed bump between my brain and my mouth.
His
I
wife's
don't either.
gonna make him move his rig to the garage.
That's exactly what's going to happen, Hal.
Well,
I
No,
give him 2
18-year-old
races before she kicks him slap out of that fucking living room. Slap out.
our 18-year-old's fixing to go to Georgia Southern, so she leaves next month. So there'll be a whole open room down there.
Yeah, and that's where you're fucking headed.
yeah, and we'll know when that change happens.
There's no.
We'll
hardwire
know
down
immediately,
there.
Tim. He'll be cussing, and we'll say, "Where are you at?" He'll say, "Out in the fucking yard."
Pretty funny. Neighbors riding by. I'm sitting out on the island with a plugged-in computer.
Yeah, right in your fucking
Right.
driveway or something.
JBL 12s out there and just run it on speakers.
Go beat on your neighbor's door and ask if you can set it up in his living room.
Hey, fucker, what's your Wi-Fi password?
Yeah. What's the fucking speed on it?
Don't mind me sitting on your steps with my laptop on the top of
Exactly.
my knees and my couch.
Hey, you got a fucking desk I can borrow?
I'll take a TV tray and a fold-up chair.
Just bring the fucking dining room table out.
That I saw on Facebook. Somebody was talking about I'm getting my rig built up or something like that. And it was on the iRacing flea market or whatever it was. He said, "What do y'all think? I'm just getting started. I'm building it myself." And his room was trashed. There's clothes all over the place. And someone posted, "You need to clean your fucking room to start with."
I do think that shit's funny when them guys do that. They'll
Always got that one off-center comment. It's got to be there.
Well, it's not really off-centered because when you look at those pictures, you're thinking the same fucking thing. Like, God damn, clean that fucking room.
That's them pictures always drive me crazy because like that one of the one girl, she was taking a selfie in the mirror and then there's a turd in the toilet behind her.
What the fuck?
Just laughed so hard. She just took a picture. There's a big old turd.
A big old turd floating.
At the top it says, "Check your background before you post."
Well, we've all had some shit happen to us during streams. Hal got hit in the head one night.
Yeah.
Didn't you, Hal?
Yeah.
During a stream. Nation
Who was
caused
it that had the whole? Who was it that had the rig that fell? Jeff, was that you that your rig fell apart?
No,
No,
that
that
was
was,
Tyler.
Yeah.
Red the Barber.
Yeah.
He was shifting gears. He was excited. He was restarting in the front, and he shifted so hard he ripped his wheel and shit off the desk. No, his chair broke, didn't it, Hal?
Chair broke.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a larger fella.
I remember that.
He snapped his chair and went backwards and tore it all down. Wrecked the whole field.
One night with Parker Kligerman, I started second, he started fourth. He was right behind me. As soon as we took off, his car took a right and hit the wall, and he typed in, "Fuck, I pulled everything off the desk."
Man, I used to have that problem when I used a desk like that. Shit would come off the desk, or you know what I hated worse was my pedals sliding on the carpet.
So,
You think you had full throttle, but the pedal would slide up, and you didn't have full throttle no more, and you wonder what the fuck was going on.
well, the
I lost my
bottom
engine.
of mine's got them little spike grips to grip the carpet.
Mine did
But-
too.
But before I put it in that other room at the old house, I set it all up and went to race one night. Not even thinking about it. It was hardwood floors underneath. I couldn't even keep. I had to try to hold the pedals with one foot. And push one
I did it too.
time.
Man, I'll tell you what. I took him. Mine had the grip on them too, but I decided to add that fucking tighter spring in the brake pedal.
Right.
It didn't matter what kind of grip you had on it; it would flip the pedals over. I think mounting those things was the best thing I ever did.
I got carpet. It's not so bad. It slipped on me once. I pushed it too hard, but it's not like that. It's the real low cut carpet. It's real soft. It's got pad underneath it.
Right.
For some reason, sometimes bikes just don't seem like they want to grip. Like I said, I mean, tonight's only the first night. I have to figure out something.
I know what to do. Get you a 2x4 and screw it to the floor. Ain't that right, Hal?
Yeah,
Well-
wife will like that.
He might be outside sooner.
Right in
than
the
you think, but-
fucking living room. Just screw a 2x4 to the floor.
What the fuck you think you're doing?
I'm
Holding my
fucking
pedal.
remodeling.
It's under the desk. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can't fucking see it from where you're sitting. Don't worry about it.
Eye space.
What happened? You did that, Hal? Nothing. Hal fucking screw a whole goddamn fixture to his floor, and his wife won't say nothing, will she, Hal?
Fucking right.
He makes more money than she does.
That ain't what Hal tell her. Get out of my room.
You have your own bedroom. Go.
Get the fuck downstairs where you belong.
He will too. She's probably watching too, Hal. You're probably about ready to get. You're probably about ready to get smacked again, but I don't think so because when you threaten to piss off from upstairs down on them in the living room, that would have probably got you smacked.
Are you still broadcasting?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
Oh Lord.
We don't care.
Not waste no.
I knew Jeff was in his living room and had to behave, so we could leave the broadcast live.
Well, I didn't. On your little thing in there, it doesn't say you're broadcasting anymore.
Oh, I don't have that set up. I have to go in and set that up to do it. Restream was tied into it, and I can't get Restream to work, so I have to figure that out again. But might have had something to do with my other router that's I found out tonight is a piece of shit for upload speed.
Download's great.
Download's fucking perfect, but it don't upload worth a fuck. It kept going green to red.
From because at the other house we had AT&T, so my upload and download speed was in the 8 900s. Here, I'm running 930, but we had to switch to Xfinity, so my upload speed is 50.
Yeah, it hurt the upload speed. Well, my upload works real good with this. I carry a good high bit rate, so I'm just going to keep the old router back for doing this, and we'll stream TV from the other router.
I need to get with you, and because I was using that OBS, I guess. I don't know if that's what you use, or probably not.
No, I do.
I need to get in there and get the settings set up again. They all disappeared, and I just didn't have time to fiddle with it.
Yes, someone asked a question on YouTube. Tyler Lambert was in the race. He was the number 9 car. So if you want to go back and watch the replay, look for the number 9 car, and that will be Red the Barber, Tyler Lambert.
He was in it.
He was definitely in it. He got bent up a time or two as well.
Ran beside him for a while.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream now. Looks like we got everything working okay, so we got at least half the race in. Oh, shit. I might put one up Thursday night.
All right.
And if we do it Thursday night, it'll definitely be the 87 cars.
I'll be right back.
I'd have to buy them.
Well, I was asking, you got to buy them?
Yeah, you got. I think you do have to buy them. But I'd like to do 87s at maybe Auto Club or somewhere.
All right. I have to get a
maybe even Kansas.
Old school throwdown paint job on it. But yeah, Hal, if y'all got room, let me know. Just tell me what you need me to do. Like I said, none of the Southeast Motorsports guys are running. I think this whole team might be dissolved. Like nobody's racing much anymore.
Huh.
Yeah, I was wondering about the whole WFO, but we come together tonight, so everything looks good for season 6.
They're ready to go, I think.
Oh
yeah, I think so.
You start when the races are, shit's gonna fill up.
Yeah, we got it. We'll get it rolling more. I'll stay more consistent with it now. We just had my wife and I doing a lot of work around the house last month or two, and we got a lot of our projects tied up, so.
Go to your desk.
Nope, didn't do nothing with my desk, but I put a lot.
We got a lot going on.
I put a lot of fucking floor down, Jeff. A lot of fucking floor, and I can tell you that I would rather do a big floor than a small floor any day, brother.
Floors with one square carpet.
Man, no, we put that vinyl plank down, and we did the spare bathroom in the fucking utility room, and it almost killed us both, dude. We had to cut almost every fucking board.
Yeah, you just seriously consider, like, wasn't there some Mexicans down at the corner down there?
Yeah.
Pick some up.
Well, the cost of we have a local place that we use that's not real far from our house, and they do good work, don't get me wrong. But the fucking cost, just the labor alone on that is horrendous.
Yep.
We paid like our kitchen and our dining room, they quoted us $6,000 to do that.
Wow.
$1,500, I think, is what we had in material to do it. $1,500, and it took my wife and I a day and a half.
People, screw y'all. I got YouTube. I can learn to put down some flooring.
It's not hard. It's like putting a fucking puzzle together. Literally.
Yeah, it ain't hard.
It clicks and locks together.
Yep.
But you have to make sure it's locked. If it's not locked, you're fucked. And don't hit it with a hammer because it'll break the locks. Ask me how I know that.
You find
well, I mean, when it didn't want to fit together good, I took the fucking hammer to it. Plastic flew everywhere. My wife said, "Don't do that again." That right, Hal?
Yep.
What do you do to get that shit together when it does that?
I got a special block with a blow hammer.
Oh, nice. I didn't have one of those, but I had a fucking
Yeah.
sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I had a
Too
5-pound
much.
fucking hammer, Hal. I'll have to send you a
How do
picture of my thumb, the big blood blister that's
How
under
do
it. Half my
Half
thumb's
this,
black
that's it.
over that.
Oh my god.
I smashed it with a hammer.
Oh my god.
Tap it, baby. Don't worry about it.
I need Hal live a little closer to me. So when
One
I
of these days.
get these fucking projects started, I can say, "Hal, help me."
Yeah.
What happened? Floor's fucked, dude. It's fucked. The floor actually come out nice. I was pleasantly surprised. You want me to tell you what else is a bitch? The trim work.
Yep.
Can't find no fucking trim to match it, so you got to find stain to match your trim. And then you got to fucking stain everything and then polyurethane it, but that's after you cut it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you cut it in 45s, and there ain't no fucking straight wall in the house.
Right.
So you got to adjust it from the 45 to something else.
Especially when you bang it with a fucking 5-pound hammer.
Yeah, and he did that. We did that spare bathroom and the laundry room. Jesus, even with the knee pads, my fucking knee still hurts.
Yeah.
I must have been up and down more than a prostitute at a truck stop bathroom. That's pretty bad.
Went up and down more than my old lady's sister.
Damn, that is bad, Hal. We're still streaming.
I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Down more than a prostitute at Mardi Gras.
All right, it's buffering now. I think YouTube probably kicked us off. We're going to stop the stream anyway.
I'm out of here. I'll look for Thursday.
Holy fuck, we were at 17,000 bit rate.